Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Today we're going to be checking out a SOG, the SOG Mini Salute. Now, the Mini Salute was, well, kinda requested for review. It was actually the Salute that was requested, but the last time I gave SMKW my kind of knives I wanted to check out, they were out of stock with the Salute, but I ended up getting the Mini to check out. So, Stuart, my good buddy, sorry I didn't get the Salute, but I do have the Mini for you to check out. And I really appreciate Stuart and everybody else that requested knives that you wanted to see reviews on the channel. As a matter of fact, I just ordered the most requested specific knife that was requested during the time. There was a lot of CRKTs and a lot of Rough Riders, just CRKT and Rough Rider requested, but there was a specific knife that was requested the most by far, and that one is actually on the way right now. So requested by you, as this one was, and of course, just like any other knife that comes from Smoky Mountain Knife Works that they provide, it gets given away after the review. So, we're going to zoom out here. I did have the Salute Mini on the stand, but it was just the way the lighting is. It was kind of just a black blob. So we're going with it this way. But there you go. We'll give you a nice profile shot of it. Get a little bit of lighting on it. Start out the handle as always. G10 handle on the Mini Salute. You do have their, that pocket clip. My goodness. And it just doesn't go away. But anyway, we'll talk about that knife here again in a little bit. But stainless steel liners on it. You kind of have a lanyard spot there. Oh, your pocket clip is ambidextrous, so it is right or left hand tip up carry. So not bad, as you can see there. It is a lockback knife. Got some jimping on your lock mechanism there, back spring to kind of help actuate it, which is actually, it's actually done really well. The jimping on it is done very well. Lots of jimping on this knife. For better or for worse. Now, it's a lockback, and it's kind of like a lot of cold steels. It's definitely, it's thumb stud actuated, but it is definitely not a flipping knife. Well, it is, I guess. You can, but maybe my thumbs are just weak, but you really got to get you really got to get behind it to do it. And if you don't get it just the right spot, there we go. Yeah, it's a little stiff. Now, just like all the other knives that I intend on giveaway, I do not modify them. I leave them just the way they are unless it's like really be like blatant, like the pivot's really loose or something, I will tighten those up. But you get them just the way I get them, so you can make the modifications that you want done to your knife. So, you got the black coated 8CR13 clip point blade. Do have a pretty nice choil on it. There's a little bit of a smile there, but you could always elongate that a little bit if you wanted to. It's not bad. It's okay. Thumb studs, as I said. Now you see there, you actually have an area where you can actually adjust those thumb studs and put them wherever you want them. Where they're sitting right now, they are a little close to, where the G10 is cut out there. But if it was any further up, I'm not sure you'd be able to flip it at all, honestly. The closer it gets to that pivot, the less leverage you have, and yeah, I don't really think you'd be able to flip it a whole lot. Maybe, as I said, black clip-on blade. You do have some jimping there, which is very good. Jimping is done very well. Holds that thumb nicely. It's not overly aggressive. Locks me into that grip pretty well. Yeah, not bad at all. Good lock into that grip. The grip overall, well, we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. Let's do our specs first. Let's do our specs. So we're going to add this. You do have, see how the stainless steel, well, here, I'll show you. I'm sorry. The stainless, the liner is kind of protruding there from the G10 a bit. I mean, it's for looks, but yeah, I'm not too sure I'm overly digging that. I mean, you can put a lanyard on there, but as you can see, the pocket clip does kind of cover up part of that hole. So, I mean, you would have to use, you have to smash down your paracord pretty well to get it through there. And I don't do lanyards, so I didn't even try to put a lanyard on this one. I mean, I guess you could put it, could you put it down there? Let's see. Now that we're talking about it. No. No. Nope. No, that blade would get it. So you really can't put a lanyard there. You would have to put it there if you really wanted to. I guess you could put it on just one side, the opposite side of the pocket clip. You could do that. Excuse me. So, yeah, you could do that. All right. Ugh. And it looks, I have not taken it apart. I don't plan on taking it apart. It looks like it's riding on, let's see here. I'm thinking, wow, they really look like they're not phosphor bronze. So they might even be just stainless washers. Because they definitely don't look white. They definitely don't look phosphor bronze. They look like silver washers. Sorry, guys. Bad TV. And this yellow light on the follow mode doesn't help much. So, yeah. But, I mean, you could probably take it apart, clean it up, maybe get a little bit of KPL in there, and you could probably loosen that pivot up just a little bit. I mean, that's pretty much your drop action on your back lock there. Yeah. Not too bad. Ugh, golly. Alright, sorry, back to the specs. So, with our liners, we're looking at, I got about 7 1/8 inch, fully open. Your handle is sitting right about 4 inches. Yeah. So that's going to give you, what, 3 1/8 on a handle, and your cutting edge is probably like 2 7/8, just shy of 3 inches. Your grip length, you're looking at 1, 2, 3. I mean, we'll give it 3.5. 3.5 on the grip length. Comparison, bug out. Fairly similar in size. Pretty darn good comparison there. We'll just throw out another SOG real quick. This is the Terminus XR. And again, you know, very, very similar in size. The Mini. Now, the regular Salute, a little bit larger, obviously, because this is the Mini. But the Mini kind of falls into that Terminus XR bug out range. And just for the heck of it, of course, we'll throw our PM2 up there, but PM2 is obviously a pretty decently larger knife. We're going to talk about that Terminus again. Weight. Not weight, as in hang on. Weight as in, let's see how much it weighs. Grams, we're starting out in 98 or 3.5 ounces, so not bad. You know, not really bad as far as the weight. Now, if you compare that to the bug out, what does a bug out weigh? 1.8-ish, you know? Yeah, 1.9. So, I mean, a little taller, probably much more beefier liners on the SOG. So, what about milling? Pretty sure we're not going to have much milling going on there. Yeah, you really can't see it because of the light, but alright. No, just as I thought. No milling. Sorry, I can't really show you that there's no milling. It's just kind of dark. And my follow mauve, oh, that's good enough, I guess. No milling. Yep. So, full liners, full decently thick liners, so, you know, for the knife. Pocket clip. Let's see what the pocket clip looks like. I mean, we've got that, I showed you that standard SOG pocket clip. Yeah, it's just, they really want people to know what you're carrying. So, you know, it's not bad in and out of pocket. It's pretty darn good deep carry. I like that. Nothing wrong with that. But you just, you know, kind of got that billboard there hanging out of your pocket. So if you like it, if you don't, plenty of ramp. I mean, holy crap. Yeah, plenty of ramp on that pocket clip. It's not too, don't have a whole lot of gap there, but it's not too bad on the jeans. Flick it back out there. Now, before I give you my overall, we'll go overall first. Overall, my thoughts on this. Guys, you know I did the video of the Terminus XR saved SOG for me. And, you know, is it a bad knife? No, not at all. Will it do its job? Without a doubt. It most certainly will. But it's like most other SOGs I've held. It just kind of feels cheap to me. And, you know, it's, I don't know. I really want to like SOG as a brand, and since the Terminus XR, I've started to, because I've heard very good things about the CLXR. Haven't had one in hand yet, but the XR models, you know, people are really raving about. Is this a bad knife? No, not at all. It just doesn't throw me. It doesn't throw me at all. And it'll do its job. It'll do what it's supposed to, without question. It's just the throw factor. Would it be one that I would add to my collection? Probably not. You know, if somebody was going to give it to me, okay, you know, I'll make do with it. But it just doesn't throw me like a lot of knives do. And I think it's based on my past experience with SOG. And it's probably unfair to the knife. It probably is. But yeah, I mean, that's the way I feel about it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, I'm excited, blah, you know. No, because we have this, right? I mean, it's a perfectly capable knife. It'll do what you need it to do. But then you have this. The SOG Terminus XR is leaps and bounds over the Mini Salute and pretty much any other SOG I've had my hand on. And, you know, I had pretty much given up on SOG. I really had, because I just, you know, maybe 4 or 5 different SOG knives. And it's just, it just didn't excite me. I was always just like, oh, you know. And then this one comes along. And I actually have 2 Terminus XRs. I have this one, and then I have the red Knife Rights edition. And they are fantastic knives. Thank you, SOG. Thank you for putting it. You still got that. I can't do anything about that. But, yeah. The Terminus XR saved SOG. Now, back to this guy. Does it feel good in hand? It's not bad. Not bad in hand at all. It's fairly comfortable for me. I mean, there you go. That's how it looks in my 3 3/4 inch hand. You know? There's just things oh, that's the one thing I want. The thumb studs are kind of, they're just like gritty. They're not sharp, but they'll definitely grab you. You know? I don't know if you can see there on my finger. It's just little things. Not crazy about the exposed liner. Definitely not really crazy about that. I said that about the Asticus. Not crazy about the exposed liners. You know? It's just me. It's not something I'm crazy about. Overall, will the knife do its job? Without question. Took it to work. It performed. It performed pretty darn well. Other than, you know, but it's a lockback, so that's kind of to be expected. You know, people love their cold steels, and cold steels are pretty stiff a lot of times. They're lockback knives, so, you know, I can't overly fault it for that. But, yeah. If somebody gave it to me, yes. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it to somebody. I don't know how, and I don't know when. But at some point, I will be giving the SOG Mini Salute away here on the channel. Always appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much to Smoky Mountain Knife Works for sending this one out for review. The SOG Mini Salute, or Salute Mini. I guess that's how it's written. SOG Salute Mini. But yeah, always appreciate it, guys. See, that's how it looks on the stand. It's just kind of a black blob. But we'll leave it there. Thanks a lot, guys. Always appreciate it. Remember, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot. Blue's like over there waving at me. Blue gave it a 7.5. It works. It does everything it's supposed to do. It's kind of old SOG, if that makes any sense to you. That's where we're going to leave it. This guy sells for $35. So, you know, that kind of plays into it too. Could you get a better knife for $35? Yes, without question. Without a doubt. Pretty much any CJRB model, or, you know, if it's some Ganzos. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's true. Alright, guys. There we go. Now we'll close it up. Like I said, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to y'all. Till next time. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.